Hello, hello world. Hello, hello. Ooh, I cannot get the lighting correct in here. Hey, what's going on, Nicholas? I'm playing around with my lighting again because I'm a fool. Yo, yo, what's going on, man? How you doing? How you doing, bro? Hey, what's going on, Tyrese? I'm about to talk about, thank you for the hearts. Anyone following on this, what's up, Love 9 Million? I love that name. Anyone following up with that Mia Khalifa shit? You hearing about that, Nick? So, first off, let's start with the, hey, what's going on, Mr. Young Hung Man? Oh, wow, that's quite the name there. Hope you're doing well. So, how was your day, Nick? Mine was good. I had a good one. I like this shirt, by the way. Hey, what's going on? Tell us about yourself. Why don't you tell us about yourself? How are you doing? My day was good. Went to the gym. Man, I'm fucking tired, though, dude. How about yourself, Nick? Anybody else who happens to be in here? So, oh, Kiefer, what's going on, Kiefer, bro? Hey, what's up? What's up? Just recapping. Hey, glad you made it. Glad you made it. I got you. I got Nick. Got people coming and going, you know. Checking out my hair. The lighting ain't so good. I'm just chilling. Oh, nice, dude. You're taking a day off. That's what I'm talking about. Anyone else take the day off today? Ooh, I did not. Fuck, man. I'm tired as shit right now. Do I look like it? Got some bags under my eyes. I'll tell you what, man. Sometimes I feel like I got the cuteness factor working for me, and then I look at my face real close, and I'm like, I got the fucking lines up here and shit. Gotta get more sleep. That's what it's all about. Your boy. That's right, dude. I'm super cute up in this bitch, man. You want to come over and touch my nips? So, yeah. Mia Khalifa. You know what's going on, Kiefer? You know what's going on with Mia Khalifa? She was trending yesterday on Twitter. She's got some new scenes. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know if she's got new scenes that you want to check out. So, first off, I should preface this. She was trending on Twitter yesterday, and I was like, what the fuck is this shit? So, I clicked on her thing, because I clicked on the trending, and then I clicked on her profile, or one of her profiles, and it's straight up porn. I forgot that on Twitter, they just got porn everywhere. Like, you don't have to log in anywhere, you don't have to visit any website. You just go on Twitter, if you follow the right people, there's just porn on their page. Riley Reid, I think she has porn on her page. Mia Khalifa has porn on her page. Not censored at all. Which is really strange. Like, Kiefer, yes, is that so? Maybe I need to download Twitter. Yeah, you gotta be careful. You'll stumble across some stuff. Soon I'll have some on... Oh my goodness. That's too much, dude. That's too much, yeah. So, yeah, after I was shocked by seeing the porn on her page, finally I figured out what's going on. This chick claims that she made... Hey, what's going on, Kawaii? This chick claims she made $12,000 in total over the life of her porno career. That sounds pretty low, right? That's what everyone's saying. And I don't know why she's... I guess there was an interview. An interview came out. And in the interview, she, I guess, revealed that she didn't make shit money. But if I'm correct, she didn't make a lot of movies. Or a lot of videos. She didn't make a lot of shoots. Right? You can't find not that I've looked. You can't find a lot of stuff out there on her. So I don't think she made a lot of pornos. But she's talking about how she didn't make a lot of money, and a lot of people are, giving her sympathy, and I don't know. It's a little strange to me. I don't know. What do you think, man? Do you think, does anyone know how many movies that she was in? I think, Kiefer, I think you would know, right? Hashtag Mia Khalifa. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what the latest is. Ooh, man, yeah, people are just gonna be roasting this bitch. Ooh. Oh, damn, dude. People are talking some shit about her, man. Like, I don't even know what. It says, people think I'm raking in millions from porn. Completely untrue. I made a total of around $12,000 in the industry. And never saw a penny again after that. Difficulty finding a normal job after quitting porn was scary. So maybe she's not so much talking about like that she made a lot of movies. She's mostly talking about that she made a few movies, but after making those movies, she had trouble finding work, and it was really scary because her whole life was out there, or her body was out there on the net. So I think that's what she's talking about. Hey, Kiefer, I see you came back. Yeah, so it looks like her problem was that once she got into porn, it was hard for her to... She didn't make a lot of money, and I don't think she stayed around very long, so that's understandable. But I think the biggest deal is that she just had trouble finding a job afterwards. I think now she's a host at like... I don't know if it's Barstool or something like that. What does she do now? What does she do now? Let me see real quick here. So if I go to Mia Khalifa, DC Sports Girl, Business Inquiries. Okay, yeah, so she's a sports person now. I think she does like sports announcing or something. What's interesting is she's getting married, is what it looks like. How would you feel about that? If you got married to an ex-porn star? Man, that would not be ideal. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, when you think about all of the history there. That's right. Of course, better be clean. That's right. Yeah, that's Kiefer saying she better be clean. And I agree. She better be clean. But just, as a guy, I've heard this before, and maybe I'm just borrowing this. Boy, I'll tell you what. Just knowing the history of it, right? You could straight up watch the guys that, did the stuff, did the dirty. So with that out there in the ether, I feel like you wouldn't want to... I just don't know how you get in a relationship with someone like that. But, I guess a hot chick is a hot chick is a hot chick. And, and I guess that's pretty much that. But I don't think I could do that. There's a chick, Asa Akira. She's on a lot of podcasts that I follow, like Tiger Belly and Stevie Weeby Show. Oh, Nick, you would love the Stevie Weeby Show, man. It's so weird. It's so fucking weird, man. It's weirder than this shit right here. I'm just sitting in my room talking to a fucking camera. Stevie Weeby Show is good. S-T-E-E. Yeah. Stevie Weeby. Yeah. S-T-E-E-B-E-E-W-E-E-B-E-E. Stevie Weeby Show. You find it on YouTube. It's just this weird... It's an interview show, but it's... Bobby Lee, he's a comedian. He has a younger brother. You might know who Bobby Lee is. He was on Mad TV, and he's a good stand-up comedian. And his brother is so fucking weird. It's such a great thing to watch sometimes. There's two E's in each one, so it's Stee-B-Wee-B. So S-T-E-E-B-E-E-W-E-E-B-E-E. Yeah, it's such a fucked up name, but it's good. Like it's. I'll tell you what. to move off the porn for a minute. I think it's really good to not be in this world of bullshit that we all live in with all the political stuff. You know, I've said before, I try not to talk a lot of politics, but you know, there's just the zeitgeist, the culture is very political right now, and so it's hard to avoid it. Plus, that's kind of my natural tendency has been to talk about politics. The lighting's a little better from this angle. See, dude, everything's about the lighting, everything. Yeah, now I look better. So, yeah, I try not to talk so much about politics, though I still do. And I just think it's so valuable to find podcasts, to find shows that I think more humor related. I know some people like want to do drama and shit. And, you know, if you want to do drama, that's your thing, dude. You can do drama. But why do you want to feel sad? You know? Why do you want to feel sad? It's like there's enough sad things in the world. People are dying every day of diseases and cancer, and it seems like we're on the verge of like one crisis after another, and I just don't. Sometimes I just don't want to listen to it. Also, I think a lot of politics, you know, there's a great quote. I just talked about this in my audio podcast earlier. You can follow me on Anchor or Apple Podcasts at Taylor Radio, bitches. And there I talked in depth about a little bit about Naval. He has a really great tweet about politics, how essentially it destroys your ability to think critically, to come up with your own opinions, because in politics you're more concerned about towing the party line. He didn't say towing the party line, but he said you're more concerned with agreement. And hey, what's going on, Devin Cole? We were talking about porn, about Mia Khalifa, but now I'm talking about other shit. Feel free to put in the comments if you would marry a porn star. I say no, just because you could see too much of her past. But you know what they say. Big hands. So, what was I saying? Yeah, Naval. I was going off on this Naval tweet about if you follow politics too much, you worry too much about agreeing. Basically, you're trying to find yourself agreeing with people on your party side. Plus, you are too busy signaling, right? Like virtue signaling, like, oh, hey, I'm anti this, I'm pro this. You spend too much energy and time finding common ground with people just to be on the same team. Plus, you spend too much time advertising which team you're on, and also you find yourself. Me personally, I find myself when I get too involved in the politics, man. It's like I feel like I'm like a vessel for somebody else's thoughts. Fucking sickening, right? There are times where, don't get me wrong, like I'm not gonna claim I have like all these original thoughts, right? Like everything, you know, a lot of what I believe is other things I've heard, just synthesizing with my own worldview, and I get that. But there's a special kind of non-think that happens when you get too political. You know, you find yourself really just regurgitating the same lines over and over again. And it really does. It destroys your ability to think critically about fucking subjects, man. Like about the mass shooting situation, or about abortion, or about this, that, and the other. Or about porn. You know? So, I don't know if anyone has a problem with porn. I miss the old politics where they attacked each other over policies and solutions. Yeah. You know, I got a question. Do you remember that? I don't even remember that anymore. Yeah, now it is just name calling. Now everyone's a racist. Everyone's a racist today. I'm a racist. I'm not actually a racist, so if somebody cuts this out and chops this up, I'm not actually a racist. It's too late now. If anyone ever wants to fuck me up, they'll just do it. So, people will call you a racist. And now, if you're white, you're racist if you don't actively fight against racism, right? So, just by breathing, you're a racist if you're a white person. And that's unfortunate that is the state of the dialogue in today's society. But that is where we're at. So, and I don't, the vitriol is so fucking nasty. So, what you were saying, Nick, about when we attacked policies, I guess that's true. Maybe I remember that when I was in speech and debate as in high school, and I also a little bit in college, and I do remember debating issues. Yeah, I guess there's always been name calling, I think, but never to this extent. I think we're in a new realm, right? To be honest, and I don't mean to sound alarmist, but I feel like we're in a new paradigm of politics where if we go too far to the left, then I could see actual violence breaking out in the country. And I hope that doesn't happen. Now, I know we have riots and we have Antifa fucking people up and shit, which is unfortunate. But I can see people are pushing the narrative more and more, right? So the radical left-wingers are pushing more and more about anti-white sentiment, right? Like all white people are bad, white people need to do this, white people need to do that. And here's my thing, dude. The problem with doing that is you don't know people's history, you don't know their past, you don't know where people came from. There's just so much shit going on in people's lives, man. And if you keep attacking any group, it's like any group that you attack over time, if you keep attacking that group, eventually it's going to get violent. So if people don't let up on this anti-white shit, it's going to get violent. And it's not going to get violent, who knows how or why. I'm just saying it's not going to be good. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that back in the day when they did SNL skits and funny shit. I mean, they do SNL skits about Trump now, but yeah, there's a lot more name calling. I think I agree with you. I think that it's a much more toxic environment. I also don't like how people. You know what else has changed a lot is people are getting fired over things they say on Twitter. Things that aren't even that bad. It's just. We've moved into. I'll tell you a little bit about my theory. Why I think we're moving into dangerous territory, because the dialogue there's a fracture in the dialogue, right? So in the past, look at those forearms. Look at that, fucking. I work out, dude. That's what this is about. So the dialogue is fractured, where. In the past, I feel like you could legitimately... Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, heart that shit, bro. In the past, you could have a disagreement with somebody like about, hey, what's going on, Joey Gage? You could have a disagreement with somebody about like abortion or something, and it wasn't the end of the world. Now, if you have a different stance on some shit, some motherfucker's trying to get you fired, dude. And not only are they trying to get you fired, they're going to dox your ass. And they're going to they want you destroyed because they view you as an oppressor. And that's what's so weird. It's like, dude, I'm just trying to pay my bills. Now, not with this, Right, apparently I'm trying to commit social suicide with this experiment. But it's, everyone's just doing their fucking thing in life. And why can't we leave each other alone? If somebody has a different opinion, it's okay. But we've moved into this realm where if you disagree, it means that you want to throw someone in chains. That is the rhetoric that I'm hearing. And what's up, Brian Tarang, welcome. So it's a dangerous set of affairs, and I hope that it gets resolved. Oh man, hair day. I had a good hair day today. It's looking pretty good right now. I like to take a shower. I like to take cold showers. Do you take cold showers? Does anyone in here take cold showers? I don't know who else is in here. I know, Nick, you're in here. I don't know if Kiefer's in here. I see a couple people in here. What's going on, Old Town Road? Why is that so familiar? Old Town Road. Khalifa. That's a song. That's what that shit is. At Old Town Road. You must have recently created your account, huh? But thank you. Welcome. Yeah, we were talking about porn earlier. Uh, Tell me, Mr. Old Town Road, or Mrs., whoever you may be, would you date a porn star? Would you marry a porn star? Meanwhile, I'm talking about taking cold showers. Are they related? Oh, shit. Okay, you've had that account for a while. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Is it related to the song, that name, Old Town Road? Um, I'm kind of new to Periscope, so, I don't really know how things work around here in terms of being able to change your name. But, if that's even possible. Now, I take cold showers. Yeah, that's right, dude. I'll give you some credit, dude. Hey, give me some hearts, I'll give you some credit. No, you're good, dude. I'm with you. So, yeah, before this fucking thing, I take a good cold shower. Dude, it's great for the hair, man. Anybody who, if you're struggling with hair issues, right? Now, it's not going to grow your hair back. It's not going to do that. But it's going to, it's going to make it softer. It's just going to be better. That's all I can say. It's just better all around. So, I have had a few ladies compliment me on how soft my hair is, which I used to never get compliments on. And I do believe that aside from my supplementation, that it is due to the cold showers, dude. Cold showers, good. Oh, hey, Miss Butterfly, how are you doing? It's good to see you again. Hey. I'm talking about the benefits of cold showers with regards to hair care. How it has made my hair more, should I say, soft. And also, it's just supposed to be really good for you. So that's what I do. Oh, nice. Damn, dude, that's what I'm talking about. We got another cold shower taker in here. Yeah, I started taking them sometime last year as an experiment to see if it helped with. I've heard it's supposed to be good for like overall, nervous system health, anxiety, all that shit. I'm like, hey, man, I'll give this a shot. And now I actually feel like a bitch if I don't do it. So if I have the water on warm, then I feel like a bitch. So, and no offense to any bitches, right? And that's just how I feel. But, so I've been doing that for a while now, and it seems to be doing all right. And also, I don't know. It's just looking okay. It's looking not so bad. So I'm going to continue with whatever I can do to keep the hair looking as full as possible. Anyone else in here take cold showers? Before this we were talking about porn. We were talking about Mia Khalifa, the news. Miss Butterfly, I know that you're a woman, but would you date or marry a porn star? Kiefer. Yeah, you're taking cold showers, Kiefer, for a different reason, right? Oh, never. Yeah. So I'm in the camp of no. Now, I say no. But us guys, dude, we're kind of stupid. Like we're not always thinking with the correct head on our bodies. So why I will say no in the rational state that I think I am in right now. There's no guarantee that there's just no guarantee. But I will say no. And I like to say no because, like I said, their history. So, like, that, I don't want to know the history. You date her but not marry. Yeah, interesting. See, I can get on board with that. Now, what's interesting is, earlier I was talking about how, so this chick, Mia Khalifa, she's all over Twitter right now because she's talking about her experience in porn. It looks like she's getting married. So I was like, damn, bro, who would marry somebody that was in porn? That you can see her shit. That's another thing about Twitter. So you can just see porno on Twitter. And so as a guy marrying her, that would be so tough. Now there's another chick named Asa Akira. Oh, you're single, huh? Well. there's another porn star named Asa Akira who's on a lot of podcasts I listen to, and she is actually, hey, what's going on? She is has a kid, and I think she's married. I'm not sure. I think she got a divorce, but she has a kid, and she's still doing her porn stuff. So she posts. I followed her on Instagram, but I had to stop following her because the stuff she puts on the feed just fucks you up. Like, I'm at the gym and I open up my Instagram timeline and it's like, boom, her fucking boobs are in my face, and I'm like, you can't have that. You can't have that popping up out of nowhere. So I had to stop following her. But what I thought was weird is, yeah, that's right. You can't do that. Hey, what's going on, 4000D? Welcome. We're talking about Mia Khalifa. So, I had to stop following Asa Akira because of this. But what was really strange is that she has a kid and she's still doing this stuff. And I'm thinking, like, that's gotta not be right. You know what I'm saying? Guys, what do you think? We got Miss Butterfly in here. We got Nick. We got Reefer. We got Reefer Madness up in this motherfucker. I really wish... Why did you follow her in there? Because... that's a good question, right? I figured that you would ask that. Because she seemed very... I thought she did more than just porn stuff. Because of all... I've seen her on some interviews. And they're really good interviews. If you follow Tiger Belly, it's a really good podcast. Tiger Belly, Stevie Weeby Show. There's like another one she was on. And so then I was like, oh, I'm going to follow this chick. But it was just too much. Too much. So, can't do it. Can't do it no longer. And so, I don't know what she's up to now. But for a while there, it was really strange watching, like, she would post a picture of her and her... It's just weird. Because she has a baby. I don't know. Could you do that? Would you be able to... No. I mean, I guess that's kind of not a really good question to ask. You guys would follow anyone who shows B. That's not true. You know what I'm saying? There's some truth to that. But you can't really follow too much of the B on Instagram. You can't really follow too much because, like I said, then every time you open up your feed, it's just like ass and boobs in your face. So you got to watch out. And then same with Twitter. Like, I don't do this. I know no one's going to believe me, but I don't watch porn on Twitter, but there's lots of it on Twitter, and that blows my mind. Because a lot of people get banned on Twitter for saying offensive stuff, but, like, you see full-on shit on Twitter. I don't know how those rules got passed, but, somehow they're fucking passed. So, I don't know, man. We live in an upside-down world. We live in a strange place, a strange time, right? Like, I'm talking to people on the internet. Got a friend here in Tejas, Colorado. Got a friend in Texas, Colorado. What would you like to say? Go ahead, add something to the discussion. I'm just rambling. Oh, well, happy birthday. Happy birthday, Miss Butterfly 007. I don't have any gifts for you. But except my presence, of course, which, that should be enough, right? No, that's awesome. I would ask how old you are, but I don't know if that's offensive, right? I would guess in your 20s, but that's quite a range. So, happy birthday. Did you do anything special? But the Hebrew date is 2 weeks, so I'm waiting for the latest date. I'm 39. Oh, okay. All right. Very nice. Well, still, congratulations. And, so the Hebrew date is in 2 weeks. I'm not really sure how that works. So, you're on the Hebrew calendar. You will turn 39 in 2 weeks. I guess I can follow that. I can follow that shit. So, what else would you guys like to talk about? I know last time we talked a little bit about time travel and, talked about porn today, which, maybe not the best of topics, but I think it's good. I think it's interesting, Do you eat enough? Do I eat enough? I think I do. Why? Do I appear that I don't eat enough? You mean such a Jewish... That's so funny. Yeah, I eat enough. After this, I'm a stuff my face. My face is going to be stuffed with some food. So I'm going to be making my concoctions. So my friend Kiefer is in here. Probably not, because I'm not going to have a good connection traveling around the house here. But, also, I don't know. I've never thought about having people watch me eat. I wonder, do you think that would be popular? Now, if I started doing that, you love watching men eat. Very interesting. So I've heard that there's a phenomenon where women do that. Like, there's a lot of women on YouTube that eat a lot, and like sometimes I've heard other women watch them because like they're on a diet or something, and it helps them watch other chicks eat. But I haven't heard of watching men eat. Do you watch that on YouTube? Is that something you do? Only men. Interesting. See, I wonder if we're venturing into fetish territory here. Is that the case? Like, or is this purely, like, not... Is this purely... Okay, interesting. Very interesting. What do you like to watch men eat? Like seafood, steak, nachos, or some good old Hebrew type food, some Jewish food. Are we talking about some matzah ball soup? Are we talking about some challah, some bread? I know I didn't pronounce that right. Yes, I'm talking about. Oh, pizza. Interesting. That's very interesting. So you like seeing a guy just take down a slice. Man, welcome, Jim2928. Yeah, so you like seeing a guy take down a slice. 8 slices. What do you mean 8 slices? Nick, Kiefer, if you guys are paying attention here, what do you think about this? 8 slices. So what do you mean? Like, you want to see a guy eat 8 slices? Eat the whole pie. Whoa! You're blowing my mind right now. This is interesting. Man, maybe I should start Done Easy. Yeah, so we got Kiefer over here. So Kiefer over here saying this will be some easy shit. Now, under the right circumstances, I think I could put away a pie. But, under normal circumstances, I don't know. I don't know about that. I would have to prep, So do you can't even eat one slice? Are you saying I can't eat one slice of pizza or one pizza pie? Oh, yeah. See, I know what you're doing here. I see what you're doing. You're trying to, what is that? They call that reverse psychology. Trying to get me to be like, oh, I'll show you that I can put down some food. So then I just fucking start chowing down right here. Yeah, order... Oh my goodness. Yeah, let's get some... Yeah, no, don't order me pizza. For real. So, man, that's too funny. Do you have any... Yeah, I don't know if that works, right? In Israel, I don't know if you can send me a pizza from Israel. But are there some YouTube channels that you watch where you watch people eat? Because that's very interesting. I saw, you will get it in, 7 to 19 days. No, I see what you'll do. You could order it and then just fucking FedEx that bitch over here, right? Is that what you're going to do? So eating fetishes, interesting. Kiefer, do you have a thing with eating fetishes? Like if you saw a girl just taking down like maybe she glued like 5 or 6 bananas together and just like, that sounds painful as shit, actually. That doesn't sound very good. Guys want a skinny. That's true. You're not wrong about that. But it also depends on the guy. So, it also depends on the guy. So, I wouldn't say, like, for me personally, I'm more into the athletic type, but some guys are into, they want to see her put away like a buffet, man. Take her to some Golden Corral, let her start digging out some fucking, what is it called? Some crab legs and shit. Just breaking out them crab legs. Maybe some it's Golden Corral, so they got everything. Get some fried rice in that bitch. After the fried rice, go get some, like, I don't know, grilled chicken or something. I reckon how once a month does it count? Once a month. Oh my goodness. No, but I like a girl who's comfortable and not afraid to eat what she wants. That's right. Hey, Kiefer's making a good point here, right? Hey, you know what he says? He says he likes a girl that's comfortable, that can just eats what she wants. But you just have to be careful, right? So, you know what? This is reasonable. There's reasonable. There's in statistics, what do they call it? Like, you have the average, and then you have your standard deviation, right? So the thing is for guys, first off, but if it's me or her, I'm eating the whole damn pie. That's right. So Kiefer's going to eat your pizza pie. That's what's going on here. Now, let's talk about how ridiculous men are for a second. Me, myself being one of them. So, like, we kind of have, if you look at people on a bell curve, right? And so, like, maybe that there's a kind of like an average chick. I'm probably going to fuck this up. Now, say I'm like, I might be biased towards women that are more athletic or that do a certain thing. Thank you for the hearts, guys. I really appreciate it. And, but there's a standard deviation. So there's this thing where, like, we'll go way out of our average zone, right? So, like, us guys will be like, hey, I want a chick that, so you like a girl with a six-pack? No, not a six-pack. No. When I say athletic, ideal athletic is, okay, so not anyone. That's what I'm getting at here. But there's a range. There's a range of acceptability. I love it. A six-pack of beer. That's right, dude. She better be showing up with a fucking taquito hanging out of her mouth. I want to see, like, I want to not know if she's pregnant. When she comes in the room, I want to be guessing. No. So, okay. There's a range, right? I think with a lot of guys, we're like, this is our ideal, but we'll push the limits. We'll push the boundaries. Ooh, 74? My goodness, what are you doing here, man? 74. Listen. That's... Kiefer, oh my goodness. Oh, this is perfect. This is so great. Yeah. So, man, you know what? Listen. Yeah, what do you think, Grim? Grim 204, by the way, thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Thanks for the hearts. What do you think? Yeah, so basically, we have a range of what's acceptable for us. Ooh, 420, no go. 420. Dude, man. Yeah, dude, absolutely. I'm glad you're here. I appreciate it. Yeah, what do you think? No, well, I'm 420 friendly, absolutely. In fact, some of my previous episodes, 420 has been invoked. Though you might not have noticed, but not the last one, not the last several. But 420 pounds? No. That's a no fucking go, baby. That shit ain't happening. I would have to be drunk. I would have to... See, I say it's not happening, and then I start telling you the qualifiers for how it can happen, right? This is how fucked up we are. So, no. I would have to be unconscious. right? So if you can figure out how to work that logistically. Yeah, so, you're not entirely wrong, Miss Butterfly. Also, I'll tell you what, though. It helps if you're not inebriated. So if you're sober, you'll hold the line. Like, when I'm sober, like, I don't drink a lot. Not anymore. But when you're sober, you'll hold the fucking line. Like, I think. That's my thing. I'm good at holding the line when I'm sober. But I don't drink a lot. But I can tell you that when I do drink, that's when I'm like, that's when I talked about the bell curve and how you start to go out of your range. Yeah. Hey, welcome, Shermanator X. We're talking about the loose morals of men. And so once you start drinking, then you start going off to the boundaries, right? You start bouncing around off the boundaries, and you're like, hey, she's looking all right. Oh, she's looking all right. Meanwhile, your friends are like, dude, what the fuck? She weighs 420 pounds. No. Shit, man. Yeah, you can't be doing that. Now, the granny question. You asked about 74 years old. Now, what do you guys, Kiefer, Nick, Grim, what do you guys think about age? Shermanator, you might be in here. What do you think about age? So we have Miss Butterflies asking if you would do a 74-year-old. So, obviously, but she looks, oh, that's great. She looks 67. That's fantastic. That really changes the game. 74 is a no-go. Yeah, LMAO. That's what I'm saying, bro. So, okay. Here's the only reason why I hesitate is because there's such a wide range. Sophia Loren. What's going on, John Doe 2804? Thank you for joining. We're talking about how far would you go? Would you screw a granny? Hopefully not. Unless the back door is open. Okay, these are priceless. The feedback you guys are giving is priceless. So I'll tell you what I think. There's a wide range of people. There's a wide range of people that stay in good shape when they get older. Some people look good when they get older. And I don't mean like ideally look good. I mean like they just hold themselves together. Some people look like they're on the verge of death. And so if I have to pick between, if I'm looking at a 74-year-old and I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do, she's got to be like Jennifer Lopez. Oh, dude, Jennifer Lopez, for show. For show. But she's not 74, bro. I don't know what you're talking about, John Doe. She's doable. She's 50. She's, according to Miss Butterfly, which I just used your data right off the top. Didn't even fact check that shit. I just said she's 50. But that's good. I'm cool with that shit. It's true. I believe you. I'm not even going to check. Jennifer Lopez is a go. Hey, man, she was Selena. That's all that matters. She was Selena. She was Jenny from the Block. She's doing her thing, dude. I'm down with that. That's... Oh, Kiefer. That's too young. That's too young for Kiefer. So, that's too great. So, there are 74-year-olds that I think would meet the criteria. That being said, I'm slightly repulsed just thinking about it because it's just kind of gross. But you know what? Monica from Friends is 56 and hot. Yeah, see, here's the thing. The 50s, I think, there's a lot of good-looking women in their 50s. And there are some, I would also venture to say in the 60s as well. Now, I'm not saying that the pool is wide and big, right? There's not a big pool of good-looking 60s. Okay, so I actually don't find Madonna that attractive. Would you knock boots with this? That's a good question. Very good question. So, Miss Butterfly, would you? She is athletic. Okay, yeah, so Madonna. No teeth. Hey, bro, you know what they call A blowjob with no teeth? A gum job. So, whatever's your thing, bro. Only if he played James Bond. Ooh. So you're saying that you would mess around with John Connery. John Connery. Clint Eastwood. Here's the problem, guys. I'll tell you the only problem with old people that get so old. The skin. You know, like it's real, what is that shit called? Where it gets like purple and blotchy and it like tears real easy. That's the fucking problem. You know, Trump. Ooh, see, that's what I'm saying, dude. So, whether you like Trump or not, this is such a polarized thing, but he doesn't look like he's in his 70s, right? Snail. Dude, that's what I'm talking about, man. So, and that's, oh, interesting. I think he looks younger than that. Maybe I'm just fucked up. But like with people, there's just such a wide range, man. Sometimes you see people in their 60s and they look old as shit. Sometimes you see people in their 70s and 80s and they're still going strong. Now, they ain't looking like they're 20 or nothing. But, you know, they pass for like 60. Kind of like you were saying, Miss Butterfly, when you were saying, oh, if she passes for 67, would you do her for 67? I don't know, man. I don't know. You could pass for 24. Are you talking about me? I could pass for 24? I appreciate that. I'll take that as long as I can. I'm not that much older than 24. I'm only 27. So, but I will be 28 in a couple months. So I need time to slow down a little bit. You know, I'm not into this whole. Let's see. Right? Hey, hell no, bro. This is Periscope, man. Yeah. Hey, I like the try, but you're not stealing my identity today, bruh, Mr. Grimm. Oh, man. Yeah. So, no. My ID, first off, my ID looks like shit. I think everyone's ID looks like shit, right? I'll tell you what, though. When I was a teenager, my ID looked legit as fuck. I think there was a ID or a six-pack now. I'll tell you what. I got, you know, I might not be a big guy per se. You know, listen, dude, I got some guns, right? Everyone can see that I'm like fucking yoked, right? But, you know, do I have a six-pack? I think so. Can I show it to the world? I don't think the internet can handle it. I mean, you know, I just don't think it's doable. I mean, if I did that, the live stream would shut down, right? You know who's got some fucking guns in this bitch? If you want that coin. Yeah, how about this? I'll give you my Bitcoin wallet address, which I don't have, because I use the Cash app. Nick, can you answer this question for me? Can people send me Bitcoin through the Cash app? I know that if you have your Bitcoin wallet information, you guys can send me Bitcoin. Dude, are any of you motherfuckers... oh, great, dude. Fuck. This is a game changer. No, it's not really a game changer. No one's going to give me fucking Bitcoin. But, I will send you a blessing in Hebrew. Oh, that will be wonderful. Wait, let's talk about Bitcoin. Oh, sure. Reefer, what do you want to talk about Bitcoin, bro? I got a little bit of Bitcoin. You know who's the pro? So this is perfect. Kiefer, I'm glad you asked this. You need to get in contact with Nicholas Hahn. He is here in the chat. So you can't see what I see, but I see him in the corner here. And he knows a good amount about Bitcoin. He knows a lot about Bitcoin. Oh, Grim, thanks for joining back in. Everybody, thank you for maintaining through this crazy live stream. So yeah, dude, Bitcoin, fun shit. I use the Cash app to buy my Bitcoin, and I do what they call a dollar cost averaging. So every month, no matter the price, I just buy a little bit of Bitcoin. I don't buy a lot of Bitcoin, but I buy a little bit, like $50 a month. How do we move from a six-pack to Bitcoin? Because Reefer, my friend Kiefer in here, said that if I want that coin, that I need to show off my bod. And then I said, yeah, send me Bitcoin. And then he asked about Bitcoin. So, I mean, we can, there's going to be more live streams in the future, But yeah, dude. So, Kiefer, get on Twitter, follow Nick, and also get involved in the crypto Twitter community because it is fucking cool as shit. In fact, guys, I don't know if you guys are on the Twitter or not, but Twitter I thought was horrible for so long. Know what? You want to get back to the six-pack. Dude, Twitter is awesome as shit. You can learn so much shit. There are so many fucking smart people on there. I am not one of them, but there are very smart people on Twitter. You can learn so much shit. Yes. Like, if you follow... Oh, that's so funny. Hey, you want to see that six-pack, girl, you're going to have to work for it, girl. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So, yeah. Yeah, that's true. You are working. Fuck. Yeah, you're really giving me a lot of hearts. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I got to figure out something. I'll figure out something. Let me think on this. I know, I really appreciate it. I really do. So, yeah. Twitter, I used to think was toxic. I thought it was all politics bullshit. So not only have I discovered that you can watch uncensored pornography on Twitter, which I don't do. I do not do that. You can learn a lot of good shit from financial markets. I follow a lot of guys that are obsessed with financial markets in China and stuff like that. I love that shit, dude. I'm such a fucking nerd. And also the crypto stuff. Yeah, so much good crypto stuff. So what about you, Miss Butterfly? I know you want to see my sexy bod, but are you involved in crypto? Are you? Oh, dang. Oh, okay. No. I don't know what I think about this. I don't know about what I think about that. Oh, dude. Speaking of people giving people money in Bitcoin and showing off themselves, is anyone in here on TikTok besides me? Dude, TikTok is so fucking weird. I love it, though. You gotta try it out. Man. So, on TikTok, there's actually some legit funny stuff on there. There's really cringy stuff, too. But it's for kids. Listen, in a few years, it's going to be like Instagram. No, you know what people are calling TikTok? They're calling it the new Vine. I never got on Vine. But in hindsight, it would have been a good medium for me because I like to do funny stuff. And so Vine would have been perfect. But people are basically calling TikTok the new Vine. And yeah, there's a lot of kids on there. Dude, in a previous live stream I was talking about, there's a lot of guys that are there's a lot... That was weird. There's a lot of people doing cringy shit on there. Like, there's just jokes that in today's age of Me Too, I cannot believe people are making. A lot of people are making jokes about underage people, but they're all underage. You know what I'm saying? So it's fucking weird. But like, if they leave it on their profile in like 5 years, when they're like 20 something and they look back at their fucking profile, they're gonna go, oh shit, I need to delete all of that. So that's a problem. But I saw some chick's thing today. Some chick's TikTok profile had her Venmo in her profile, and I was like, this bitch right here, dude, straight up hoeing out here, man. Good for her. If people are gonna send you money for making goofy videos, I'm all in. I'm this close to doing porn. MySpace? Oh, MySpace was cursed. Well, what did you guys think about MySpace? Dude, you know what's funny? my MySpace picture, which I have found. MSN, bro. Yeah, that's right. Oh, man. MSN. No, AIM. AIM Messenger? That wasn't MSN. I look like Mark Zuckerberg? Oh. I like that, and I don't like it at the same time. Because on the one hand, Mark Zuckerberg looks kind of like an alien, right? Did you ever see his court testimony where he's like sipping water like he doesn't drink water? So strange. And on the other hand, I do like looking like a billionaire. Thank you. I do have better hair. Oh, thank you. Man, Miss Butterfly, you're turning up the heat on me in here. Whew. Fuck. Jesus Christ. I need to turn a fan on in this bitch. But yeah. So, Zuckerberg, hey, I like being compared to a rich man. That's, I would love to be wealthy one day. That would be fantastic. So, but yeah, if you haven't seen it, you need to check out, he was in a court hearing about Facebook. Because here in the U.S., Facebook has a lot of power everywhere. So they brought him in for questioning about the Russia probe stuff. Oh, I hate our fucking politics here. And anyway, he just looked so weird. Everybody was like, is this guy even an earthling? You know, all the conspiracy theorists were out in force talking about how he looked like he's a fucking skinwalker or something. He doesn't even look like a person. But you know what we both have in common? We both have that kind of Jewy look about us. It's, you know what's so interesting, Miss Butterfly, you might be able to chime in on this as you're an Israeli Jew. I have multiple times I've met people. I met somebody this weekend who's half Jewish like myself, like as in his mother's full on Jewish, like my mother's full Jewish, and she doesn't practice Judaism anymore, but like that's her whole background. And there's a lot of non-practicing Jews in the world. And so, anyway, every time I run into an Israeli, I lived in China for a while, and I ran across some Israelis. And when I run into them, it was like when I told them I was Jewish, they were like, yeah, I thought so. And then, I've had that happen several times. And then, just this last weekend, I ran into a guy. Hey, salsa dancing? Anyone in here salsa dance? Yeah, you. So, I was going out doing my salsa and bachata fun times, and I met this dude. What's funny is, he's half black. His dad's Nigerian, but his mom is straight like Eastern European Jew, and he's got kind of the Jewish look about him too. And it was funny. We were talking. He had some Hebrew on his arm, and I asked about his tattoo because it was in Hebrew, and he's like, yeah. He told me a little bit about his family history, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm Jewish too, and my mom was Jewish and all that stuff, and he was like, yeah, I thought so. Yeah. You know what? It might have been a wrong tattoo. Here's the thing though. He did grow up in the Jewish community. What he told me. And so he might actually know how to read Hebrew. I don't know how to read Hebrew. I did, a few years ago, I tried to start learning, but I will confess, my main foreign language focus is Chinese. And so that's pretty much like all I can handle at the moment is English and Mandarin. And I've tried Spanish is kind of like the next thing I should do. My last name's not Jewish at all. Stutchberry. Stutchberry. Yeah, that's right. You motherfuckers best learn my name. Try Native American. What do you mean, try Native American? I'm sure I said something that this makes sense to, but seeing as my attention span is very small, I have forgotten. Oh, wow. That's so fucking cool. Wow, that's cool as shit. Man. That's cool to see. I would love to learn Hebrew. Like I said, I have a book that to start. I started learning how to write it, but I didn't ever finish it. You know. It's tough. Very tough. Oh, are you saying... Oh, yes. Yeah, you probably could. The Sean... Like Sean White. Sean White, I love that. Sean White, he's the snowboarder, right? You know what I used to get? When I was younger, I had more hair. So, you know, I'm not going to complain. I got plenty of hair now. More than a lot of guys. But... as you can see, there's some receding hairline. Now, when I was younger, and it was more full, people used to say I looked like Jake Gyllenhaal, which... but you know what? I couldn't capitalize on it. I was in high school, man. And when I was in high school, you know how much game I had? It's a Jew thing to lose hair. Yeah, you know what, though? Just a lot of men lose their fucking hair. But yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe more Jews are inclined. Once I lose my hair, I have a strategy. My strategy is going to be... So right now, I work out all the time. But I mainly work out for strength. But I do martial arts competitions. And I do a lot of sparring, a lot of fighting. So I have to monitor my weight. I can't get too big. Or else I go up into a bigger weight class. So that's why, even though I work out a lot, and I'm very strong for my size, I don't get big. That being said, once this baby's gone, once all this is gone, I'm going to shave this bitch off once it starts looking really bad and raggedy. And I'm going to get yoked. I'm going to do the Joe Rogan thing, where you just get buff as fuck. I'm going to get a whole tattoo on the side of my arm. I tell everybody that. I'm not a tattoo guy, but I might do that. So, you know. I have no tattoos, actually. You guys in here have tattoos? Yeah, let me look at who Sean White is. Is Sean White the snowboarder? I need to know who I could possibly pass for. The Seth Rogen thing. Seth Rogen. I always get him confused with other people. Now, Seth Rogen is not a good-looking fellow. But he's funny, and he's rich, and... those are two things that I'm okay with being. Sean... Well, let's see here. Sean White. Interesting. I'll tell you what. He lost weight. Nice. Doesn't change it. He said goofy looking fuck. I guess I'm kind of a goofy looking fuck too, though, in a way. Sean White. I don't know how I feel about that. He's not a bad-looking cat. I'll give you that. Professional snowboarder, so I was correct. I remember him from the Disney Channel growing up. I feel like he was on the Disney Channel sometimes. Nice. Johnny Depp. Well, I see, the thing is, I can't see your picture, so I don't know what you look like. Oh, man. Hey, guys. Well, it's about that time. It's about that time for me to be hitting the old dusty trail, as we call it back in my town. I'm from Texas. So, I knew you were going to fucking say that. You were going to say no. Oh, man. I got to. I got to eat. Hey, you know, you made the comment yourself, girl. You said that I look malnourished, right? That I looked like I need to eat more. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to eat. Then I got to go to bed because I'm a tired boy. I'm a tired man. You know, I don't want these bags under my eyes to get any worse. You know, got to keep this youthful glow about myself. So, anyway, yeah, dude, I'm a sleepy ass motherfucker, otherwise known as a sleepy boo. Listen, I might be young, but I wasn't born yesterday. There was some guy that used to tell me this corny joke. He used to say, I was born at night, but I wasn't born last night. So, you know, I know what you're trying to do. Trying to get some more FaceTime with me. But I got to hang it up for today. And I really appreciate the support. I appreciate the feedback. This is fun as shit, man. That's what I'm talking about. I think otherwise I'm just talking to myself into the ether and getting myself into trouble. One day somebody's going to cut up all these clips and say such a horrible person that I am. But we'll see about that. I just have to become successful. I don't know what's my end goal here. I don't even know, right? But hopefully I become wealthy enough before somebody actually calls me on all the dumb shit that I say, so it doesn't matter. Otherwise known as fuck you money. That's what I want. Anyway, thank you, Miss Butterfly, for your participation. Thank you, Kiefer, Grim, Nicholas. I know you guys are gone now, but I really appreciate it. And so long, farewell, thank you. I will see you probably tomorrow at this time.